feel the weight of leaving your classroom in someone else's hands? You're not alone. Organizing subplans for your classroom doesn't have to be a mountainous task. Today, we're going to dive deep into the magic behind creating subplans that ensure a seamless teaching experience. So let's set the stage for success, even on the days you're away. Stay tuned. Hey there, educational rock stars. Welcome back to another episode of One Classroom Over. My mission is simple: to equip you with actionable tips, transformative stories, effective classroom systems, and expert insights for your K-5 classroom. I'm Farah, also known as the Center Fairy, your go-to guide for all things for simplifying your teacher life. Each episode dives deep into key facets of the teaching experience, from lesson planning and classroom management to student engagement and professional growth. If you're new here, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button and click that bell so that you never miss out when I go live or drop a new video here on the channel. Today we're diving into the topic of creating subplans. So whether you're sipping coffee at home or binge watching while you plan lessons, crank up the volume and get ready for a dose of inspiration and empowerment. Let's dive in. Every teacher knows the importance of a well-crafted lesson plan, but when it comes to subplans for your classroom, there's an added layer of meticulousness required. Start with clear objectives. Knowing the desired outcomes for the day gives the substitute teacher a clear direction. Then lists out the necessary materials and resources. Ensure you have detailed instructions that are easy to follow, and don't forget to include essential class information like seating charts, students with special needs, and any other pertinent details. Perhaps you're thinking, this sounds like a lot, Farah, and you still have to plan the activities that they're going to do. But we have a secret weapon. Review in a snap, no prep printables. These ready-to-use bundles can be a lifesaver when you're in a pinch and need quality resources to add to your subplan. We're going to talk a little bit more about these as we go. When it comes to organizing your subplans for your classroom, communication stands at the forefront. It bridges the gap between your usual classroom routine and what your substitute teacher will experience. There are a few things that you're going to want to include to maximize this component. First, detailed notes. Beyond the basic lesson plan, consider leaving detailed notes about classroom dynamics. Which students work well together? Are there any budding conflicts to be aware of? A glimpse into these nuances can be invaluable for your substitute. Number 2, emergency protocols. Every school has its procedures in case of emergencies. Ensure that these are clearly communicated in your subplans. Highlight evacuation routines, first aid kit locations, and any other emergency details the substitute might need. Number 3, feedback mechanism. Set up a feedback system for the substitute teacher. This can be a simple form or a designated notebook. Encourage them to jot down what went well, challenges they faced, and any other observations. This feedback not only aids in refining your subplans for future times you may need to be out, but it also provides insights into classroom dynamics that you might not be aware of. Number 4, reachable contacts. While you might be unavailable, ensure that the substitute has a list of contacts that they can reach out to in case of uncertainties. This could be your neighboring teacher, the department head, or school's administrative staff. Number 5, classroom culture. Every classroom has a unique culture and rhythm. Share insights about class rituals, routines, and any special end-of-the-day activities that students are accustomed to. This helps the substitute maintain some semblance of normalcy. Number 6, digital platform training. If your school uses digital platforms for assignments, do not assume that your substitute teacher knows how to use them. If they use them for attendance or communication, make sure the substitute is familiar with them. You should consider creating a brief tutorial or guide, especially if the platform isn't universally well known. Number 7, early finisher activities. Sometimes lessons might end earlier than expected. You need to offer your substitute a list of early finisher activities or resources that they can pull from, such as our Review in a Snap, no prep printables. It ensures that the substitute isn't left scrambling for content at the last minute. Remember, the goal is to make the substitute teacher feel supported and equipped to handle the day. By fostering open communication and anticipating needs, you're setting up both the substitute and your students for a successful day. We've all heard stories of classes going haywire when the regular teacher is away. The trick to preventing this, ensuring your students remain engaged and curious even when you're not there. As part of your sub-plans for your classroom, incorporate activities that substitutes can easily manage. Activities that encourage group work, critical thinking, or even a bit of fun can keep the class in order. And hey, if you're short on ideas, our Review and a Snap activities can provide some fantastic ready-made solutions. Now, we live in a digital age, and thankfully there are a plethora of tools to assist in sub-plans for your classroom. Platforms like Google Classroom or Seesaw allow you to share resources, activities, and communicate with the substitute teacher seamlessly. And if you're looking for materials to populate these platforms, yes, you guessed it, we have those too. Our math and literacy centers have digital versions that can easily be assigned via Google Classroom or Seesaw. Organizing subplans for your classroom is essential because it's inevitable you're going to be out. It ensures that your students continue to learn and engage even when you are gone. While the process might seem daunting initially, with the right resources, communication, and digital tools, it becomes significantly more manageable. Remember, every effort you put into this preparation is a step towards a better educational experience for your students and more rest for you when you're at home sick in bed. So, sweet friend, keep shining, keep planning, and know that even on your days away, your classroom legacy will continue. Now, if you're looking for more tips, strategies, and simple systems to take back into your classroom to make your teacher life a little easier, check out the other videos on your screen. Thanks for watching and keep being an educational rock star.